Beard cam. Alright, cool. We're working. Sweet. Oh, crazy day. Crazy day. By that, I mean, so Friday I had to tear this room entirely apart. Because my AC, just like right over there off camera, decided to leak everywhere. So I had to tear it apart, take the AC apart, get it to stop leaking. And then I intended to spend all day yesterday putting the room back together. But I ended up getting stuck in town with my husband. So it like shot the whole day. Like the whole day was dead. So yeah. And then I slept in this morning. It's like, everything has been leading to me not streaming very well. So, yeah, we're a little behind in IRL and in Streamland. But I think I fixed it, so that's good. Anyway, today will be the third episode of Space Otters for playing Space Station Zero. Hello. This will probably be our last episode of Space Station Zero for a while. Not because it's a bad game, it's a really, really good game. But after this, I think, since it's October, we're going to switch and play a horror game. So I think next week or the week after, it depends when I get stuff finished. Next week might be a painting stream. What I'm going to try to do next week, starting a little campaign in Silver Bayonet. So I think we'll give that a shot. And then maybe after that we'll come back to Space Station Zero. Maybe we'll start some Hope Eternal for Stargrave. Maybe we'll, I don't know what we'll do. I would like to finish out Space Station Zero, though. This game has been really good. Really, really good. And a lot of fun. So today, what are we doing? Well, here's my roster. My guys got all souped up last time as they beat 2 challenges that were pretty much just like... One of them was like pure combat. And my guys somehow managed to survive it. Had one guy go down, but he walked away from that. Better than before. So, I mean, all 7 of the Space Otters are live. And we are on challenge 16, I believe. Let's check it. Check it, see? Now we're on challenge 14. So this is us right here. Challenge 14. Alright. Read the following. So we did this last time, but we'll do it again. The room was clearly a barracks. Though what soldiers were housed here is impossible to say. The room seems completely sealed, with remnants of bodies scattered all over around the area. It is utterly chaotic, everything torn apart as though a hurricane swept through its center. As the last of your crew enters, the door behind slams shut. Security controls engaging and locking you all in. Alright, this challenge contains the following obstacles your crews must overcome. So we have like a long setup this time. So, I guess that'll be setting up here at my belly and going that way. We have a gas leak and sealed doors. It takes no more than a few seconds in this room before you notice this strange smell. Excuse me. As your crew breathes, their minds start to cloud with rage and blood. At the start of each crew member's activation, they must make a life save 3. If this test is failed, the crew member does not activate and is now an enemy, and will act as per the standard enemy AI. Crew members that have failed will act during the enemy activations, treating all of the crew members, regardless of whether those crew members failed this test, as enemies, and may attack as normal. Your crew activations continue as normal, and you must roll to maintain initiative. Spotting the source of the gas leak requires a reaction challenge 3. If this test is passed, they locate the source of the gas leak. Any crew member with 1 inch of the gas leak can attempt to repair it and halt the mounting gas. To do so, the crew member must make a reaction challenge test 6. Once this test is successful, the gas leak halts and no additional crew members are required to make the life challenge test. All crew members who have already failed the life challenge test and become enemies remain enemies for the duration of the round. At the end of the round, the gas clears and all crew members return to their right minds and are no longer enemies. Crew members put out of action and removed from play through combat must roll in the injury and death table after the challenge is normal. So basically, you have to fight your own crew, and people are going to randomly become hostiles. My guys have very bad luck for reaction. Most of them have reaction 3. So, real talk, there's a very high chance that this is going to be a full crew wipe for my guys. Oh, it's a life save 3. Okay. All my guys, except for one, have at least 4 life. Okay, so they can have 1 failure in this roll, which is good. Alright, so still, there's a very high chance this is going to be a full crew wipe. Because, like in that first one where there was a poison gas leak, my guys just love, like, sucking down that gas, alright? Like, no lies. They were just like, nom, 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 give me the poison gas, right? Like, it legitimately almost killed half my crew. There's a very good chance the same is going to happen here. And then I will figure out what to do if that happens. So, anyway. There's sealed doors at the end of the hall. We can get in the lift tube from the sealed doors. But if we do so, we basically have to leave everyone who's gone crazy behind. Right? So, like, if it's a last-ditch effort, you can pile through the doors, but you have to leave all your dudes behind. Let's see. We can get a guard drone friend. The challenge ends when the gas leak is repaired and all crew members under the effects of the gas leak have been defeated. Or you can just get in the gas tube. Okay. It does not say where the gas leak thing is. This should be marked on the map, and it's not. So I'm just going to say it's in the middle. Alright, we're just going to... Or we'll roll randomly for it. I think that's probably a little more fair, because my guys don't know where it is, so I don't know where it is. So we'll roll randomly and put it in one of the 4 quarters. That's what we'll do. Okay, so let's get some trade on the table, and let's go ahead on what's probably going to be the last hurrah of the Space Otters. I'm like, not gonna lie, I'm kind of hesitant to do this because my guys are probably not gonna live through this one. They're probably not. So I'm like, oh no, what if I just never play it? They can never lose, you know. All right, so there's a big door at the end, right? And then besides that, oh, here we go. We'll use that as the door. It's got a little door in the end. We'll use that. Besides that, we're just gonna set up some stuff. It's supposed to be a barracks, but I don't really have stuff for a barracks, so it's gonna be another pipe hell. The interior of the space station has largely been pipe hells. But you know, it's a space station, so it can be a pipe hell. I'm primarily setting up terrain just so my guys that the guys that don't go crazy will have a little something to avoid. You know, there we go. I don't know, man. Let's put that there. Put that there. We'll call that good. Okay, Space Otters start here at my belly. So we're gonna put them down, and then we'll rearrange our cameras. All right. go. There's the lift door at the end. And the Space Otter is on their way. So every time one activates, I have to make a life challenge 3. And it's reaction challenge 3 to spot the source of the gas leak. And then a reaction challenge 6 to turn it off. Yep. Okay. Alright, we got everything we need. This is basically going to be the poor Space Otters murdering each other. It's what it's going to be. It's probably going to be the last hurrah of the Space Otter. Let's move you. You're in the way. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pick this up, and then we're going to say this is the gas leak, and I'll just put it down wherever the gas leak is. Okay, let's get some dice out. God, I really don't want to activate people. Like, I legitimately don't want to do this mission. Oh, it's killing me. I really, really don't want to do this mission. But we have to. We have to see if the Space Otters can do it. Alright. Youch. Okay, well, let's activate our friend, the pilot first, right? So the pilot's going to be this guy right here. Pilot's going to be this guy right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to activate him first. He has... Does he have something special? He has to roll reaction test or something, right? Alright, yeah, he can re-roll 2 dice as reaction. Okay. But this isn't a reaction, so this is... First off, he's got to do a life test 3. So he's got 4 life. Please don't go crazy. This does not bode well. That is a 7, an 11, a 3, and an 11. Does not bode well. Okay, so my pilot is crazy. Man, fucking Space Otters just love sucking in dust. Alright, so my pilot's crazy. So let's roll to see if we retain initiative. What is it? Please tell me it's... Oh, it's a 5. Motherfucker. Okay. So now the game shifts over to my crazy space pilot. And I guess he's just going to go plonk like that, because he was within an inch anyway. And he's going to attack my machine gun guy. So that's an attack of 3. So all failures there. My guy has an attack of 4 to hit him back. Again, all failures. Okay. Well, there's no other hostiles, so they can't retain initiative, so I gotta go again. Let's activate my captain. He has a life of 6. You better pass this, you fuckhead. Okay, good. He passes it. Woo! Alright. He's gonna try to spot the gas leak before he moves anywhere. So we're gonna take our reaction test, spot the gas leak. Wow, he does. He succeeded. Wow. Good job, Mr. Captain. Good job, buddy. You actually did it. Nice. Alright, so he spots the gas leak. So I guess let's roll for which quarter of the map it's in. So I've got D12. So we're going to just split it down the middle. So like right down the middle and then across the sides, right? Turn it into 4 quadrants. And we'll put it in the middle of whatever quadrant it's in. Alright, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's cocked. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sure. That works. So there's our gas leak. So then my captain's going to move to it. that's really easy and handy. I'll take it. Okay. Well, let's roll to see if I maintain initiative. Well, I guess I do, because there's no other hostiles either way, so... Alright, well, let's activate the engineer. He's got 3 life, so he's a life 3, so he's probably going to go crazy. And he does. Okay. My engineer is crazy, and my pilots are crazy. Do I maintain initiative? I do. I gotta put some of these people down. But I really gotta stop the gas too. Alright, we're gonna activate our scientist here since he can get to this. And that's a 1, a 9, a 3, and a 7. So my scientist is also crazy. Okay, let's roll to see if I maintain initiative. Cocked. 11, I do. Oh, sweet Jesus. Why do otters love sucking in gas so much? Why? That's literally this entire block of my team has sucked in gas and is now hostile. Okay, let's see if I maintain initiative. I do not. Alright, so it's bad space otter time. So I guess we'll go in the order they converted. That makes sense. Shit, okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. Fuck. Alright, well... This is just gonna be like a rumble in the freaking starting zone. It's the deployment zone rumble. Alright, shit. I forgot! I gave my fucking engineer a fusion gun. So he wanted to move into melee. He wanted to move just slightly out of melee. So he has 4 combat now. And a fusion gun of 4. So he's rolling 8 dice. Jesus. I forgot I souped my guys up for combat. Alright, so there's a 12 and an 8. That'll get, and a 6. Those will get through the armor. My guy's got a combat of... He's shooting this soldier here, so he's going to have a combat of 4. That's 5 dice. So he would have 2 successes to null these. So 1 point of damage goes through. Oh, man. Okay. Do the enemy get to maintain initiative? Let's see. They do. Okay, I guess. Howdy. 8 more dice going into you. Let's see. No. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Oh, sweet Jesus. Wow, okay. Saves them all. Alright, sweet. Sweet. Do the enemy maintain initiative again? They need a 10. They get a 10. Alright, this guy's already too close to do range shooting, so he's going to melee. So it's going to be 3 attacks from the scientist going into the otter next to him. 1 hit. Otter next to him has 4 defense dice, and he survives it. Okay. Well, they don't have any more guys to go, so I get to go next. So I'm going to move my medic before he gets, like, stuck in the combat forever. So, medic has 4 life. That's a 10, a 1, and a 3, and a 12. When you only have 4 life, and the challenge test is life 3, you have a bad time. That's what happens. You have a really bad time. So my medic is now crazy as well. Good. Do I maintain initiative? I do. So my soldier gets to go. My soldier has 4 life. Please don't eat the gas. I'm begging here. Please don't eat the fucking gas. 4, 6, a 3, and a 5. He also eats the gas. Meaning the only person that activated and did not eat the gas is my captain. Okay. How are we going to do this? I guess let's just ride it out and see what happens. Oh, I don't know how to, like, oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna ride it out and see what, so, combat guy gets to go, so I guess he'll move 4, and then shoot at my captain. So, 4 dice for basic combat, 3 dice for his gun. That's 3 successes. Captain's got a combat of 3. He has 1 success, so he takes 2 points of damage. The whole crew of Space Otters, except for the captain, has gone insane. Now I guess my medic will go. So he's going to move and then shoot at the captain. 3 dice for his combat, 2 for his pistol. 2 successes. Captain's got a combat of 3. He saves it all. Okay. So that's the end of turn 1. The entire team of Space Otters has gone insane. Except for the captain. So let's see if the captain goes insane. He's the only otter I can activate. Alright, so he's fine. He gets all successes. I'm going to move him around on this side so he gets some cover. He actually has 4 life left. And then he's going to try to turn this shit off. Let's see, what does he have? Nothing special, just reaction 4. So reaction 4 versus reaction test 6. That's 3 successes, which is pretty fucking good. Alright, so that means to turn the gas off, he needs 3 more successes. Okay. Now it's just a bunch of people, bunch of crazy otters coming and beating the shit out of my captain. Alright. He's going to have cover at least. So, it's going to be 4 attacks, 3 dice. I need 8. Alright, so 3 successes. I need 8 because there's cover on the way, so it adds armor. Alright, My captain actually has 4 combat. I missed it on here. He has 4 combat. He has 1 success. 2 points of damage go in. This is a sad end for the Space Otters. Alright, the medic. 3 dice. All turning on their poor captain. This is terrible. It's 2 successes versus the captain's 3. Captain saves it. I'm just going to move him around to where he could see. And you're just going to move over here to where you could see for next turn. And this guy has 3-inch move, so we only go 6. And this guy has 6-inch move. So, and he can ignore turn. So, Space Otters are closing in on my poor captain, who has 2 points of life left. And that is the end of turn 2. Alright. Captain activates. Life of 6. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I rolled a 10, a 12, a 7, a 3, and 2 9s. Which means that my captain just went insane. Now, for the fun of it, if he hadn't gone insane, let's see if he would have turned off the gas leak. Yes. He would have turned off the gas leak if he hadn't gone insane. Ah! Well, otters just apparently love sucking gas. Interesting. Okay. Everybody just, you know, from their first mission, I felt like gas would be the thing that would undo them. Okay, let's see what happens if everyone just goes insane. Doesn't say. Okay. Let's see what we have. Let's figure out what happens when you actually fail a challenge, because I haven't done that yet. Let's see. Once you have defeated the challenge, you may no longer return to the previous challenge. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, not useful. At the end of every challenge, there will be a list of potential exits. Okay, not there. I know what happens when people die. But what happens if everyone dies? Alright. Yeah, it doesn't say. Man, interesting. Okay. Okay, weird. Alright, well, what we're going to do... We're gonna not take any of the success stuff for the challenge, obviously, because we lost it. And we are going to roll for each otter and see who lives. And then, I don't know. I kind of feel like this should just be their end, because, like, I didn't turn the gas off. If I turn the gas off, I feel like I should just roll for everybody and call it done. You know, and see, like, who lives and who fails. But since I didn't turn the gas off, I kind of feel like this is, like, a critical failure. Like, failing to turn off, like, a super bomb or something. But for the fun of it, let's roll and see what everybody would get. And we'll go from there. Let's do this nice blue dice. And then we'll decide what we're going to do next. Alright. For my medic. He is a 6. So he is dead. For the engineer. He is an 11. He is also dead. For Mr. Big Gunner, who is the hero of the last game. Also dead. For Mr. Little Gunner. He is worse for wear. Which is -1 to all stats. Who was that rolling for? I guess that was rolling for my scientist, who is also dead. We gotta do the captain last. For the pilot. He is worse for wear. And for the pilot, and for the captain. He is also worse for wear. That would be half my crew dying and everybody being worse for wear. So I think we're going to call this challenge the end of the Space Otters. Because I don't think there's any way they could live through the next one. Although maybe we're supposed to play it, right? Because really, you lose the campaign when everyone's dead. So maybe we are supposed to play it. Although we're down half our fucking team. Yeah, I think we'll call that the end of the Space Otters. They loved sucking gas way too much. It was prophesized in their first game. They loved it way too much. Plus then I can talk a little bit about, it'll give me some time to talk a little bit about the game overall. Okay. Oh, buddy. Alright. So, I've now played 5 games of Space Station Zero by myself. What do I think of it? I've gone through challenge 1, 6, 12, 13, and 14. Those are the challenges I've done. What do I think about it? It's pretty good. It's really good. It's genuinely a lot of fun. I really like the crew making mechanics. I think they're really cool. I like the way this works. I almost feel like making your crew is so simple. I feel like it's kind of like they looked at how Kill Team was making crews and was like, we can do that way fucking better. So I think that's, you know, I feel like this literally is what Kill Team wanted to be able to do, right? Because I feel like this is like a billion times better, more fun way to do it. I really like the theme and the feeling of a lot of this. I think it's pretty cool. It's got a really cool, like, edgy kind of like punk vibe to it, like all the art and stuff does. I feel like that really like kind of sets it. Um, Failure's a real thing, apparently, because my crew got wiped out in one game. Like, boom. Like, they were fucking toting hard dicks and then just fucking gone. So that's a real thing. This challenge definitely was anti-Space Otter because they all just had the low amount of life. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I don't see a block in here for failing challenges. I would like to see that. I think if you fail them, you're just supposed to go to the next one, and just whoever dies, you know, you treat everyone as dying, basically. But as you can see, that killed half my team here, and, like, knackered up the rest of my guys. So, like, my guys, even if they went to the next one, if I treated it like that, they wouldn't be able to win it. They're too hammered here. That being said, there is some kind of, like, mutant secondary agendas thing, which seems interesting. Yeah, secondary agendas. They don't really seem to give you, like, any bonuses or anything, right? Like, I feel like this game's very, like, chill and fun, but also very lethal. And that being said, I would have liked some kind of, like, meta progression for a team. I think that would be pretty cool. Because this game is very roguelike-esque. And if you had some kind of, like, meta progression, I feel like that would add to it, right? Like, if I wanted to play a team of, like, different Space Otters next time, if I could, like, give out a couple, like, you know, +1s here and there kind of thing. In truth, they just hit a challenge that they were not prepared for, because apparently Space Otters just love gas. You know, they proved it in their first game, and they kept on huffing, apparently. They just love gas. But yeah, a really, really good game. Really fun. I mean, this book was like $10. I do wish they sold a hard copy or hardcover version of this book that was like a little nicer. You know, maybe that was like full color or something. That would be really rad. You know, I'd happy to pay like $40 or whatever for that, you know? $40, $50, that would be fine. You know, I would be all about that. They probably wouldn't sell a ton of those though, but I would be about it. But yeah, really cool. Really cool. Fun, good game. I can't believe my guys got defeated by gas. That sucks. They turned on themselves, on their poor captain. God, if only he had shut the gas off. He failed again, just like he failed in the first game. But, yeah, that's how she rolls, I guess. That's how the cookie crumbles. So, next time, we're going to be playing some Silver Bayonet. That's what we're going to play next week. Probably next week. We might do like a painting week. I don't know yet. We'll see. But we will be playing some Silver Bayonet this October, because it's spooky month. So I've got my Silver Bayonet crew almost fully ready to go. I've got a whole bunch of like vampires and zombies and werewolves and stuff for them to fight, which will be pretty rad. Should be a good time. Should be fun. So we'll be playing that too. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna clean my craft room up a little bit, and so it makes doing things like this a little bit easier, so it's less crazy. But yeah, it should be a fun time. This is a really fun game. It's kind of a shame the Space Otters to go out like that, but it's how she goes, man. It's how she goes. But yeah. Yeah. Very fun. Very fun game. I would definitely like to play more of it. I think it is probably a phenomenal game for people that have never done tabletop gaming before. But you know, especially like if you have like a group of friends and you're gonna like drink some beers and play, right? I feel like it's fantastic. All the individual interactions are so simple that, like, you know, you could have a couple beers in you and play this without fault. Super simple stuff, and it's fun, right? It's really good fun. If I had any complaints, a couple more weapon types would be fun. That would be a big thing. It still stands out to me. I'd really like a flamethrower or like grenades, right? I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah. And some kind of meta progression. That would be pretty neat too. Those are the two big things that I think that I would like to see in this. If they ever did like Space Station 1 or whatever, right? Assuming they're numbering them like an array. But if they ever did that, that's what I would like to see. Besides that, it's fantastic. Really good stuff. But that's the end of the Space Otters. We'll go ahead and we'll call it there. Super short today. I was expecting to go for a couple hours, but not so much. And yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll call it there. Thank you guys for watching. And next week we'll be playing Silver Bayonet. I've got a whole crew for that. I'm not going to do like a crew setup video for that, because I did a pretty big, like this is Silver Bayonet kind of walkthrough video on it. So I'm not going to do a crew setup video. I'm just going to introduce my crew next time when I play. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, good fun game.